All right, so let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION this hour, where the India-Australia Virtual Bilateral Summit is officially underway. And this is also the first time that India is participating in a virtual summit with another nation. Now, India and Australia have upgraded their bilateral ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership. In what, of course, was a clear message to China, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that it is the sacred duty of every country to uphold the rule of law and also to accord respect to fellow nations. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi also called for strengthening the India-Australia ties to ensure stability in the Indo-Pacific region.
वैश्विक कल्याण के मूल्य जैसे लोकतंत्र, रूल ऑफ लॉ, फ्रीडम, म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट, इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस का सम्मान और पारदर्शिता आदि को अपहोल्ड करना और प्रोटेक्ट करना हमारी सैक्रेड रिस्पांसिबिलिटी है। यह एक प्रकार से भविष्य के लिए हमारी धरोहर है। आज जब अलग अलग प्रकार से इन वैल्यूज को चैलेंज किया जा रहा है, तो हम आपसी संबंधों को मजबूत करके इन्हें सशक्त कर सकते हैं। एक्सेलेंसी, भारत ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ अपने संबंधों को व्यापक तौर पर और तेज गति से बढ़ाने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। यह न सिर्फ हमारे दोनों देशों के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है, बल्कि इंडो पैसिफिक क्षेत्र और विश्व के लिए भी आवश्यक है।
The Prime Minister also thanked the Australian government for looking after the Indian students who are presently stuck in Australia due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
आपने ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भारतीय समुदाय का और खास तौर पर भारतीय छात्रों का, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स का जिस तरह ध्यान रखा है, उसके लिए मैं विशेष रूप से आपका आभारी हूं।
Now, for his part, the Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison also said that India's role in the Indo-Pacific region will, of course, be very critical in the years to come. He also commended the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his leadership in international fora such as the G20.
In the Indo-Pacific, we are committed to an open, inclusive, prosperous Indo-Pacific. And India's role in that region, our region, will be critical in the years ahead. A joint declaration on a shared vision for maritime cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. We share an ocean and we share responsibilities for that ocean as well. Its health, its well-being, its security, and the relationship we're forming around those issues in our maritime domain, I think, is the platform for so many other things between our countries.
The first virtual summit between Australia and India happened today with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi joining the Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison via virtual means. The key point, of course, was Indo-Pacific, given the fact that both sides emphasized that there needs to be a free, open Indo-Pacific, a prosperous Indo-Pacific, with Indian Prime Minister saying that there are countries who are trying to challenge it, and there is obligation for both New Delhi and Canberra that the Indo-Pacific region remains free and open. But by and large, this meeting was a celebration of relationship between India and Australia, a relationship which has shared values, shared beliefs, and of course shared geography that was emphasized by both the leaders who took part in the virtual summit. And other than that, there were key announcements. There was emphasis on people-to-people relationship with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi thanking the Australian Prime Minister for taking care of the Indians who were stranded in the country as the COVID crisis spread across the world. But by and large, the Australian Prime Minister said that this is a relationship which is natural and comfortable. So clearly he meant to say that both the countries are going to come together in future as well. And of course, there were soft points as well, given the fact that the Australian Prime Minister mentioned about samosas, khichdi, and of course the famous Modi hug. We know that both the leaders have already met for 4 times in last 1.5 years. In fact, the Australian Prime Minister was expected to visit India in January of this year and of course May of this year, but that visits were postponed primarily of many reasons, from COVID to, of course, the domestic Australian bushfire. So this meeting finally happened through virtual means, and both the countries celebrated the partnership, which is something that is going to grow in future months and years as well. With video journalist Kapil, Siddhant Sipal for WION in New Delhi.